ago when he sort of first started with everybody from work, Christmas do, and it was just absolutely fabulous, you know. I just think to myself, good grief, you know. But obviously he gets it from his mum. He has to do, I know. Because he used to call me Dancing Queen every time, you know. I'm like Peter Kay, up. Every time at a wedding or anything like, come on, Michael, up, dancing. And I still say to this day he's got it from me. But...
Next time, the Birdcage decides to promote its new club in Manchester with a rather unusual stunt.
You are an illusionist.
And Miss Adrienne starts stamping her mark on the new drag queens.
I've got more curves for the cast.
20th century, 1970s, the right things to say, the right clothes to wear, 'cause she's a modern girl. A modern girl, yeah. A modern girl now.
After the success of their drag acts at the Leeds Club, Birdcage staff are heading over the Pennines to set up a sister club in Manchester. The star of the new show is Lexi, a dance teacher from Wakefield.
Because of the crap I went through at school, that's the only I used to truant like mad because I hated being in school because I got bullied so much. And that's just because I was a dancer, so I was labelled gay. So I really fought against it. I didn't want to be gay. But it turned out I was, so that was it. You can't change your genetics, love. I'm not trying to look like a woman. There's no way I could pass as a woman. I'm far too big, far too wide to even try to pass as a woman. So drag queen's more a caricature, a lot more comedy based, which is definitely my comfort zone. And then you've got a transvestite, which is usually a straight man who gets sexual kicks by dressing up as a lady. Because I'm not what I would call a screaming queen, I don't. You get a lot of drag queens who are they're still like they're in drag when they're out of drag, and it's all about being loud and being funny. Where I'm not. I class myself as a normal fella. I'm a gay man because I like men. I don't like men who are trying to be girls or who are screaming or. I like going to play. We go and play pool and stuff like. I like being a fella.
Lexi first got into drag as a double act with his best friend Blanche.
We've done everything together. We literally have been.
We're everywhere.
Best friends together. We've worked together. We've been on the circuit for.
I think that would have been longer.
6 years. I mean, when we were on circuit,
when we were
before you went
on
to
proper circuit, about 6 years.
About 6 years on circuit.
That were up and down country from top end of Scotland to bottom end. Absolutely all over the place. So we travelled in each other's pockets constant, weren't we?
This is what happened because Marcus said to me when we were looking for the drag queens for Birdcage Manchester, and I told you, didn't I? And I said, you want to go and you want to get it sorted? And he said, oh no, I'm not really, you know, interested. I don't want to do that. And I said, Andrew, just go, show him what you can do. And now is the lead.
5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So absolutely fantastic, aren't we, boys and girls? Absolutely.
As the club takes shape in Manchester, the new dancers have come to Leeds to practice their steps with Jessica and Lexi.
There's a girl on that stage and she's just sparkling. There's a couple of guys on that stage and they're sparkling. And there's a lot of other people who are just...
Can't be asked.
Everybody needs to sweat like Lexi.
Because I'm a big fat effort.
You're not, it's because you're putting effort in.
No, it's because you're giving it some love, that's why.
I always put 110% in, darling, that's what it is.
The new dancers can only meet up 3 times a week, and rehearsals are not going well.
Everybody on stage has got it. You need the most work. So it might be break time, but if they're off rehearsing, then I expect you to be there. In fact, I expect you to be saying, can you come and go through that with me? You've got to want to be here. You've got to want to be able to do what you're doing on stage, because you're going to look silly. Okay? Just find some heart.
I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to.
But that's not what I'm seeing when I'm seeing you sat with your feet up having a cigarette, when they're in the mirrors, going through each bit, and you're giving it this, sat down. Okay.
Me and Drew's been talking. We think we should actually try an extra rehearsals. I mean, not here, because Jess has got so much on. Maybe between us to actually just get together, run through numbers, make sure everybody knows what we're doing, and all help each other out. There's a lot of work to do. We just want us to be spot on, because you know what we've been warned. If we're not good enough for the opening night, we won't perform on the opening night. So shall we do that, boys and girls? Is that an aye?
Yes.
Can we have an and? Granny power!
Hey. What about girly power?
Yeah, what about girly power?
Girly power!
I always felt like a mother hen, and because most of them are so young, most of them are only like 20, 21. So you mother them, and I love that. I mean, especially the naivety of some of them is fantastic, and I find that really endearing. Take 2 each.
It's time to choose wigs for the show.
You go for blondes?
I like blondes. Blonde does quite suit me.
You know what I would like? I mean, I don't know if you're up for it.
What?
I would like blonde, brown and red.
I'd like one that, you know, comes out. I do like that one for Tara, because Tara needs something curly.
Curly?
Yeah, it's got to be curly. Needs something curly. She needs something curly, she needs something straight, but with a curl in it.
Because I'm quite broad, which too flat makes me look broader. Do you get what I mean? So I need something to fluffs out a little bit.
We got a cat there.
No.
I don't know, it looks a bit like
too old. Yeah. Too old for her, isn't it?
Ew.
Quite like that.
Something a bit. For you?
Similar to that one of yours, though, isn't it?
You might,
I do like that.
I'm liking that. You might suit that.
Me?
Yeah.
I quite like that.
Just a bit Kylie in Locomotion, that, isn't
It's a bit, innit? She even looks like Kylie in Locomotion. And that's Danny. Danny and Kylie.
Are you going to turn that off? I usually do this with a donkey.
Miss Adrienne, the compere for the new club, takes over from Lexi to tell the trannies how to be more feminine.
All these curves, all this femininity, all these tights, all this curve. Just I've got more curves for the cast. As if they're all like that. In Turkey this year, all I've done is fucking nothing but eat and drink and watch television. And I've put on 3 stone. So I look like a fucking baboon in a baby grown up. I won't put on. Stupid.
Yeah, but now you're back. Do you always lose it when you come back to it?
I'm on a strict diet, yes. Yes. I said, I'm going to stop fucking eating. Just say, no sweet tonight, thank you. But Slim Fast never works with Mars bars, does it? You know what I mean? Marcus offered me the position. I'm here now in Leeds, and hopefully I'll make all my mistakes here. And then when I get to Manchester, it should be absolutely perfect, hopefully. Male dancers are quite square. You are an illusionist. You're pretending to be a woman. You really are. You need femininity. All these curves. Everything needs to be light and airy, and you need to be feminine.
You tend to go a bit square sometimes.
If you're, it's all to do shoulders, rib cage, pelvis. If any of them are square onto the audience, you will have a masculine look. Think about it. Just
You've
by
got that as a bonus.
Just by
you
turning
can see
like
your
that.
shoulders, rib cage, and hips.
Yeah. Proud. Proud. I don't want to be here. Proud.
It's got to be done, love. I know it's hard, but it's got to be done. It really has. At the moment, it's I can't do it. It's wrong attitude. I can do it. And just can do it. Just, I mean, your face as it is, relax it. It's too, at the moment, it's very, I'm counting my steps. I don't know what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? Fine, do that in your head, but multitask it.
I know it goes in one ear and out the other with them.
I know. I'll get as much in as possible with you.
Okay.